Hey guys, welcome to Hot or Not Thursday. Today we are not talking about makeup, but we are talking about exciting new makeup brushes that are exclusive to Ulta. These are by It Cosmetics, and It Cosmetics is a brand that I have liked for a very long time. In fact, I have several of their brushes already from like over a year ago, and they are still in excellent shape. So when Ulta reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review new brushes and that I could basically say whatever I feel like saying about them, then I was like, sure, send them my way. Let's do this. Let's do a Hot or Not. I am really interested in finding good brushes that are not crazy expensive to recommend for you guys. So I have some pros and cons, and I'm just gonna give you my overview on what I have tried so far. There are way more brushes than what I am sharing with you today, even though I'm sharing with you quite a bit. There are 12 that we are going through, but there are, I believe, 60 brushes. So if you want to take a look at more brushes, I will have a link in the description box below. But let's just get started. I want to share with you first that all three of the collections are synthetic brush hairs, which is awesome. It is cruelty-free. They are very soft. They do not harbor as much bacteria as natural individual brush hairs, animal hairs. I personally like synthetic brushes better. Also, two of the collections come with this very handy-dandy little plastic topper, the Essentials collection and the Live Beautifully collection. And what I like about this is it's perfect for travel, and I travel a lot. You can actually just pop this little plastic top on here and things are going to stay sanitary because I'm a germaphobe, and also you aren't going to get that fraying on your brushes when they are knocking into things in your makeup bag. So that's pretty cool. All right, we will start with the Live Beautifully collection. This one, I have a very similar one you may have seen in past videos, but it has a black handle. Very similar brush. That one that I use in older videos is $58. It's by It Cosmetics. This is $40. I think the brush head is exactly the same, so I would save that 18 bucks, get this one from the Live Beautifully collection. And also, this collection is really cool because for every brush purchased, a brush is donated to the Look Good, Feel Better program, which helps cancer patients feel more confident during treatment, which I think is really, really cool. I think that's a nice program. I also was able to try the angled blush brush. I was kind of laughing because I was like, hey, I feel like I already have these two brushes, but these two versions of those brushes are more affordable, same brush head. I love a good angled blush brush because it gives you a very uplifted look, so I have been loving these two. I was also able to try their concealer brush and the brow liner brush. Now the concealer brush, I am guilty of not using for concealer, but I do really like this to pack on shadow. I like the shape, I like how thin it is. It's a really great eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna keep using it as a shadow brush. When it comes to brushes, it's your face, it's your business. Use them however you want. So I'm going to use my concealer brush as my eyeshadow brush. Anyway, I also got this angled brush. This is probably the one I was least impressed with overall. I really, really love the face brushes. I think they are excellent. This is nice, but I prefer it for liner, not in the brow. I think it's a little bit too long for the brow, but it still is a very firm and soft brush, if you can imagine that. The hairs and the cut on these brushes, it's really, really good. Let's move on to my favorite collection. And my favorite collection is not the most expensive collection. So let me wow you here. These are still expensive and still an investment, but these are brushes that you will have for a very long time. I am a big, giant fan of the OMG brush. It is appropriately named. I literally was going, oh my God, when I was putting this on my face for the first time. I always use a beauty blender. I have for about the past year, because when I first started using these fatter, stippling blending brushes like this one from Sigma, the F84 that everyone loves, I just felt like I would get weird brush strokes, and that's kind of why I have avoided them. 0 brush strokes with this guy right here, and it blends foundation on so quickly, you would be amazed. My beauty blender is going back to concealer only, and I am just hooked on this brush. They did also send me the Airbrush Blurring Foundation brush, and I think it's just a shape preference. I like the OMG better. I like the shape of it better. This would be better for someone who likes to swirl on their foundation, but they're both soft, they're both good. Favorite brush, we just went over. Second favorite brush is this little magic number right here. I am obsessed with this. I think this is the best bronzing brush that I have ever used. It is the quickest thing to just really fake a tan. You are not going to sculpt the face with this. You are not going to, do any, definition or whatever. This is just going to really give you that faux glow. You take your bronzer, you just pat it in here, and it I don't know what it does. It just gives you that very airbrushed finish with your makeup, which this is the Airbrush collection, so I guess that is an appropriate name. I just like how densely packed the brushes are and how soft they are. They really blur and blend, and you don't get that muddy, blotchy look. So I'm loving this. You can even take it down the neck really quickly. I like it. Other brushes that I tried from that same collection are the Crease brush, which is a nice crease brush. The shadow brush, which I haven't used as much because I love using that concealer brush for my eyeshadow. Weird, I know. And then they do have this Airbrush Complexion Perfection, which I'm not using every day, but I have tried with a mineral foundation. And if you are a powder foundation wearer, this is a great brush for you because it is slanted, it hugs the face beautifully, it is densely packed, it's very soft. It is flat topped, and you can really just distribute that product evenly, quickly, and it gives you a nice amount of coverage too. So I really like that. Last two brushes are from the Ultra Luxury Velvet Luxe collection. Everything about them feels very fancy. Even just the handles feel velvety. It's kind of strange. I do want to make sure that I am recommending to you guys loud and clear that you don't have to feel like you're not getting, the best brushes if you just go for the Essentials collection. They are still good. You do not have to purchase the ultra luxury ones if you want to. There are a few standouts that I saw online, and actually I wish they had sent me more of these, but I only got two of them. I got the Velvet Luxe foundation, which I like the OMG foundation brush better, and then this one, the Velvet Luxe Soft Focus Sculpting, actually is incredible. This is really, really incredible for sculpting, contouring, hugging in the hollow of that cheekbone. And because these are so soft and densely packed, I keep saying the same thing, but it is what it is. This will really blend that makeup beautifully and make your contour line not look like a line, but look like a realistic shadow, which is what you should be going for in the first place. So this brush is totally, it's amazing. I am going to continue using this one for sure. And there you have it. That is my rundown from the 3 new collections exclusive to Ulta. I give this a big thumbs up. I definitely think that you should check out what's available because there are so many brushes, and don't be overwhelmed. Just kind of think of what you need and go from there. And I definitely favor the face brushes over the eye brushes if I had to choose. And I think that's all I have to share with you guys. I'm really impressed. So I hope you check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.